we're good to go.
All right. So on this first one, I like to go into just this side here on this shot. And I don't hit it very hard. It's just a nice pop over.
Oh. I like that.
And I can hit replay anytime you want.
Yeah, I like that one. I got it. I usually go higher. That's why it was good to see.
Yeah, I don't like that one that goes higher. It comes back at me too much. All right. And on this one, there's a couple different ways. Some people drop this one off this corner. I actually don't even know the shot. I wouldn't know the pace or anything. So I'm aiming down in this area. Let's see if I can show you where I'm aiming at. So I want it to land. I almost landed there. Oh, shoot.
You're in.
Okay. Yeah, it didn't go out as far as normal, but let's just go put it right there. All right. I'm going to go ahead and hit replay over here so that we can kind of show where I was aiming, because it's kind of hard to do that. So I came in really light and went here. I aim for this piece here. So this is kind of where I wanted to be. It makes it a little safer because that other one just barely missed that. So aiming out here, and you don't want your ball to go through here clean. If it goes through clean, you tend to go out. It needs to rattle and bounce off of things down here to slow it down. Oh, I pulled that, I think. As much as I thought I did. All right. Now, sometimes I look funny because sometimes when I go to do this layup, I accidentally lay it in the water. But my goal for me is to get my ball over here on this one for the safe 2. Possible 2, safe 3. We're going to go lay it in the water on the other side. Fun. This time we're going to cut it like I said to. We're going to put it over there. And looks like we're probably going to take a bogey. Unless I remember how to putt here for this shot. Yeah, save the par. But getting it over here gives you a good chance at getting that that shot up.
Okay.
No, I go off of all these rocks, but like one of them will jump. I go off of that flat side there. Just enough to get it up and over. That one can hole. If you hit it a little bit harder, you can get it to hit here and roll back into the hole. I've done it a few times, but like I've said before, I'm pretty much a safe 2 player a lot of the time. Although some of my safe shots are not what other people would consider safe. It's just what's safer for you. And that changes as you get better at this game. Might have been too soft. Nope, got it. So a safe setup here. There's 2 options. First, going safe. One of them is hitting in this area with enough. I like hitting this one versus this one, doing the layup shot and bring it back a bit. You can also go around, but going around is not always, this one right here. So I'll hit replay and see it come in.
Okay.
Going around, if you hit it too soft, it comes around and actually goes straight out. So that's why I don't use that one. I've gone out too many times. But it does leave you with a long line on the other side over there if you hit it harder. I just prefer doing this. All right. Everybody's favorite hole in this course. Could you hear the sarcasm in my voice? Now, the shot that I do, you can, I'm going to go ahead and go for my shot. You can go a little bit lighter and lay this up. There's nothing wrong with walking this down into shots. It's a par 4. You could even walk it down in 3 if you need to. I do go for this triangle, but I don't actually really look at that triangle much. If you, we're going to go ahead and set up. Can't even see it. So there are 2 dots up here on the tee box, and the one that I use is the left one, and they're really hard for me to show others. I can probably show it a lot easier on the hole by hole video, but they're about an inch apart, and it's the left one that I like to use. And with the right pace, it will hit the that dot will hit that triangle every time. But you do have to have the right pace, obviously. A little bit softer wouldn't have hit the right part of the triangle. And if I'd gone a little bit harder would have been safe, but a little more than that, it wouldn't have hit the right part of that triangle. So pace absolutely big time matters on that shot. Here's another favorite hole. Now, pace matters on this one too. I have found that the softer the hit, the more likely you are to go over to Crystal Caves on the next hole. And I've actually been in a cave that's named Crystal Caves because it had a lot of those. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to shoot. So I like to pull this tight, and I'm shooting to rattle. You need it to rattle, which is why I'm saying I shoot mine a little bit harder. If it doesn't rattle, it gets a clean bounce off of there and goes for the other. And that might have been too soft. Yep. So let's demonstrate this is too soft, and you're headed over to that cave. And as I said before, it got that clean bounce right off of here.
Yeah.
So it took off on me. So let's try not to do that again. A little bit harder and we're in. On this one, I'm going to try to pull my ball a little bit left. I want it to hit into here, but not too hard because I don't want it to go back into this other area. Blasted it, so I'm glad it hit where it did, or it wouldn't have gone so well. But you want it to just come through and grab up in this. And that's easier said than done. Right. So like most others, I don't go forward on this hole. We're going to go ahead and turn around backwards and jump. We're going to go right into here.
Oops.
And we're just putting enough of it to get over there. If you hit it too hard, it can get stuck and bounce out. If you hit it too light, you're not going over these crystals. So just getting over there. Taking it to and calling it a day. Okay. Pace is so important on this one.
Nice.
Thank you. I aim to come up through here, anywhere's here.
Can you?
It's learning how to do that swing. Yeah, I can hit replay.
Hit replay so we can.
It's yeah.
There
it's
you go. Yeah.
It's learning how to do that swing so that you're swinging through it. I fully swing, but when I'm coming forward with my swing, I kind of go slow with the swing, enough to give it enough power to get over here, but not so hard that it's going to nail a rock and go back out. It's hard to explain, but once you start trying that and go slower on your swing there, but still putting power behind it, it's kind of easier to understand. And these are just things I've learned over the years of playing this game. So we're just going for the rocks over there. I'm just going to hit it just enough to get over. All right. Now the next one, I'm kind of torn on what one to show on this one, right? So I normally go for 2 here. I don't think there is any absolute safe shot here, because even if you do the one where you're hitting more right, and you're coming past this rock and setting up over here, you can get caught over here and have trouble getting back over there.
Yep.
When I do shoot over here, I do shoot back towards this and try to get it in here. But again, you can get caught. However, I don't know if, can you see at the end of my putter, can you see this line right here? It's like a line of dots. Yep, right there. I play in that safety circle, so sometimes my circle gets on it.
Okay.
You have to have some speed on this or it won't make that trip up. I was a little to the right side of that, so I almost missed and ended up with a layup on the other side. If you go more over that line, it will come into the middle of the rock. You can try to go for a hole off of this if you're hitting left onto this, but it's dangerous. I accidentally hit that line the other day, and it rolled the hole and went out, and then I think I like stroked out here or something because I got ticked off and then couldn't get my ball over here because I was in a bad mood. Which also happens to everybody, especially after you do that and then you go hit it, soft 3 times because you hit it hard, and then it all goes to, well, All right,
Yep.
so there's a lot of opinions on this hole on whether if you're going safe, if you should go for the big one or if you should go for the small one. There's really nothing safe here. Maybe the big one's easier for some to hit. I'm so used to hitting towards the small one. I normally go for the small one. Sometimes I walk out of here with a 2. Sometimes I cry my way to the next hole with a stroke out, ticked off because I just took out a score. Not literally. Almost, though. Oh, shoot. You know what also helps to aim at the pad? Let's try that again. This time maybe we'll aim at the pad. There we go. But this one's a 3, so you really need to just come in here and try both of them and see what you can get consistent enough for yourself. For me, I'm not consistent on that big one.
You know something? I'd never noticed this before, but I just noticed it now because I was watching where you hit. Has anyone ever attempted to just drop down?
Yes.
Not good?
I have.
I mean,
it didn't work for me. Okay. I haven't tried it in a long time, but
I just noticed it now, and I thought, why
when I go hole by hole, I'll check it out.
Okay.
When I go hole by hole, I'll check it out again. But I know that when this first came out, we came in here and we were slow rolling everywhere, and we just couldn't get it rolled out. Now this one here, I shoot for this here. I want the slanted one because this doesn't jump.
Okay.
Oh, shoot. You don't want the sand. Oh, man, I really wanted to show that because that shot here goes really well. So if you don't grab the sand and you hit just this with some speed, what it does is it literally pops you to here and you have a nice easy 2. But now and then, Krys likes to pull her shots or push her shots and have to get out of a mess. So this isn't too much of a mess. We get a nice clean line through, so let's use it. An okay score going for here, too. Not great. Okay.
Nice.
We're going to take a par. All right. This is one of those holes I like to joke about. I'm really good at holding the easy course line on the hard course, and I can hold the hard course line on the easy. That's one of these. Let's see if we can do this. We are over and stayed. So there are a couple different ways to do this, but I do like to aim for this over here. Turn left. Yeah, there you go. I like to aim up through this. So
Yeah.
that's where I was bringing my ball right up through here. Some people do use that other opening. I prefer not to. Thanks. All right. I actually hold this one the other night in a group. They were like, wait, what? I've only held it a couple times, though. It's not something that happens a lot. So there's a dot right here. I go just right of that dot with some speed. Not a whole lot, but enough. Are you serious? So we're doing a layup, apparently. Let's see. I could tell you what I did wrong.
Didn't hit
I hit it too hard.
Okay, did you say go to the right of the dot or hit the dot?
Yep.
Okay, to the right.
Nope,
No, you
right.
hit it right.
Mm-hmm.
Just.
Yep. A tad less speed, and the bounce would have been different in there. Just a tad. But I hit the right line. All right, so I go for this dot. 3. Tricky showed me the shot. I think it was Tricky Dicky. And I might have hit that too light. Yep. But we're going to be through for a line. If you hit that with a little more pace, when it hits this, it actually rolls down. It can hole, but a lot of times it will stay out for a line. And that's why I use that one, because I've only gone out now and then on it. It's usually a safe shot for a line. All right. Lovely hole 18.
Lovely hole 18.
Lovely hole 18. I've seen a couple different shots, and on the hole by hole, I'll show you getting shot to the right. But I'm not good enough at that right now to do that. So my goal is to land. I like to land my ball once. I like to land it in here, right in this area. So let's see if I can go mess that up.
Nah.
Got it.
Uh-oh.
And hit a rock.
Uh-oh.
Are you serious?
Uh-oh. Crystal.
And sometimes it doesn't matter what you do.
You
I
had
one job.
One job.
Excuse me while I flip off my camera person. All right, I'm going to hit replay. Let's see what I did wrong. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
So what was that one job? Was it to show how not to play this hole?
Doing the bang-up job.
Know it.
Oh, yep.
I hit the spot, but I did not hit the speed.
Yeah.
So I was at a minus 17. I'm going to show you how to blow your score up on the last hole. Oh, shoot. I'm not going for a whole lot of a roll. Why would I want a line? That would just be silly. Let's bank it.
Oh.
Why would we want to bank into the hole? That'd be silly too.
So close.
So this is how you take a double bogey on hole 18 and get a minus 15 instead of a minus 17. Oh, shit. It happens. It happens.
It's still good.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, most people that are watching this or wanting to learn the course, they probably not even got under. So showing them this is great.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay. Great job.
Thank you.